5 steps to repair Windows 10 without losing programs. That's the holy grail. We want to be able to fix Windows without having to lose everything when we do a reformat or reinstall. There are some steps to try. 5 steps to repair Windows 10 without losing programs. Before you give up and reinstall Windows, try to repair Windows 10 without losing programs. I'm Leo Notenboom. This is askleo.com. Thank you to the patrons of Askleo for making it all possible. askleo.com/patron for more information. The big gun to repairing a Windows 10 installation is reformat and reinstall. The problem, of course, is that doing so erases everything on your hard drive, forcing you to reinstall your applications and restore your data from backups. If your copy of Windows is acting up in some fashion, there are a number of things worth trying before resorting to that extreme measure. 0. Back up. It's step 0 of any process, particularly when we're about to run some tools with the potential to make major changes to your system. Take a complete image backup of your system before beginning. There are 2 reasons. You can recover your data from this should you elect to proceed beyond step 5 and reformat and reinstall anyway. No matter what breaks in any of the following steps, you can always restore to this backup image and be no worse off than you were to begin with. Backups are your safety net. Take one before proceeding. 1. Run disk cleanup. It may seem a little odd to start with disk cleanup since on the surface it doesn't attempt to repair anything. It just gets rid of unnecessary junk and files no longer needed. Depending on what you're experiencing, it's not uncommon for all that junk to contribute to the problem. Browser caches, temporary folders full of old files, and more can all impact your system. There's an additional motive for doing this, however: disk space. Some of the steps we'll perform next may require or at least work more efficiently with the extra disk space a good cleaning can provide. Using Windows Disk Cleanup, we'll show you how. 2. Run or fix Windows Update. Many problems can be resolved by making sure that Windows is itself completely up to date. Visit the Settings app, click on Updates and Security, and click on Check for Updates to let Windows Update do its thing. Of course, sometimes rather than being the solution, Windows Update is the problem, if it's not working for some reason. The next step in that case is to attempt to fix it. How do I fix Windows Update? Has the instructions. 3. Run the System File Checker. Run an administrative command prompt or PowerShell. Right-click on the Start menu and click on the version that includes admin, and then enter the following: sfc/scan now, followed by the Enter key. The System File Checker checks for damaged or missing system files and repairs the problems it finds if it can. There's more on SFC in What is the System File Checker and How do I run it? Run DISM. The Deployment Image Servicing and Management, DISM, command is one I've not spent much time with, but particularly if SFC doesn't resolve your issues, it's the next tool in our arsenal. Once again, in that administrative command prompt or PowerShell, enter DISM/online/cleanup-image/restore health, followed by the Enter key. DISM checks a number of things above and beyond the file integrity SFC checked for us. You could read more about DISM if you like at Microsoft's documentation page. DISM, Deployment Image Servicing and Management. Perform a refresh install. A refresh install reinstalls Windows on top of your existing Windows installation. The approach is to pretend you're upgrading your machine from a prior version of Windows. The upgrade tool doesn't notice, or perhaps care, that it's updating to the same version of Windows that's currently installed. It goes through all the motions anyway, refreshing the entire Windows installation. The downside to a refresh, besides the fact that it takes significant time, is that configuration settings are often lost. I can't even tell you which, since exactly what is affected and how seems to change from version to version. I demonstrate performing a refresh install in Refreshing Windows 10 without a reinstall or reset. 6. Give up. All of the steps above are intended to preserve what you currently have on your machine. Your installed programs, your data, and most of your configuration settings should survive everything we've done so far. If nothing's helped to resolve whatever issue you're experiencing, it might be time to bite the bullet and reformat and reinstall. Then you'll need to reinstall all your applications, or at least the ones you use, and restore your data from the backup you started with or elsewhere. It's harsh and it's painful, but sometimes it really is the most efficient and effective ways to bring Windows 10 to a truly clean state. How do I reformat and reinstall Windows? We'll walk you through it. For links related to this article or to leave a comment, visit askleo.com/122708. I'm Leo Notenboom. This is askleo.com. Thanks for watching.